Hi, good evening. My name is Pablo, and today we're gonna talk a lot of topics today, but some focus on the importance, not importance, just about the technology and about the ethics that we have to have about plagiarism. So this presentation that I'm gonna talk today, it's about ethics, technology, and plagiarism. So today we have to know that we live in a digital technology, digital era, and access to information is pretty easy and immediately, right? So all these means, right, about technology, we have to understand the principles about academic integrity because you know that AI actually helps to the student to do their task easy, but pretty easy and fastly, right? So that's important because that is a topic that we're gonna talk about today because that's plagiarism. That is some weight to talk about plagiarism, but it's about the topic, right? So we have to talk about the ethics matter, how technology impacts plagiarism, and why it's vital to our academy and important to know about personal growth. So we're gonna talk about plagiarism, right? Um, Plagiarism is, means presenting someone else's ideas or words. You can work your own. According to the Unit 5, our textbook plagiarism can be lateral when you're copy text per mathing. Just copy the same, right? So, or it can be paraphrasing when you rewrite a text but don't give credit to the original author. And the digital age, plagiarism have become both a challenge and an area where technology can help. Tools like Turnitin or Grammatically can detect plagiarism content quickly. So while technology can make copying easy, it also provides ways to maintain academic integrity. So actually, we know that the AI helps to the students to do their tests pretty easy and fast. But in this case, actually, we have tools that help to know that is the word that you did is plagiarism. So actually, it's pretty easy to understand that word. But I mean, what is important about plagiarism? We have to know that there is a personal reflection about it because actually you're gonna graduate using ChatGPT or using another tool that is actually plagiarism because it's not your word, it's AI words. So I would like to share a personal experience, not mine, but in this case, I gonna count like it was mine, right? So at the beginning of my university studies, I didn't understand what citing sources was so important. I thought it was, to write a good paper, but after receiving feedback from a teacher, uh, I learned that respecting the word of others is part of being an honest student. So this lesson shaped the way I approach every assignment today. It made me understand that integrity is the foundation for both academic and for professional growth. That's something that happened, right? But in this case, could be right. What about the conclusions? In conclusion, about all these ethics and academic integrity are vital to our digital era. They guide us to respect ideas, to the credit where it's that, to build trust within ourselves or our academic communities, right? The sources, right, uses on this presentation are unified from our textbook, didactic guide, and trusted online resources like plagiarism.org and some others, right? But we have to point out something, right? Why plagiarism is just the words about the about academic. Just we have to point out that copy some details, or some people say that is paraphrasing, but you are copying actually an idea from other people. And that's a plagiarism. And why plagiarism is so bad? Because it's not your idea. You're copying ideas from other people and you're like giving the credit to you and not is your credit, it's the credit for another person. So why I point out this topic, because when we are talking about plagiarism, it's just to point out, also, or just to think about it, that we have to do the credit to the correct person, and that is important about bibliography that the teacher asked for every single task that we made, that we have the bibliography or the resources that we copy or the resources that we investigate, because it's not our information. So that's about plagiarism. Thank you very much for listening, and I encourage you to practice integrity in all areas. I mean, of your studies, not just in English, not about just in in the university, just in every single thing that you made, you did right. Thank you very much, and good night.